10th episode of Chopping Up Chair Talks. Shit, we back in Antioch. Right over here by Sylvia's Kitchen to be exact. We over here at Be Humble, Be Patient Barbershop, barbering and styling. Let's go in here and check my boy Remy the barber out, man.
Hey, check me out. It's your boy Remy the Barber, the owner of BHBP Barbering and Styling here in Antioch, California.
Okay, so man, question of the day, man. How did you prefer being an instructor or a barber or a stylist, man? Because I know you're the jack of all trades, man. You're doing it all.
For me, being an instructor, I got into being an instructor because my sister actually was working at the school already, and I was in transition from Oakland to Antioch, so I needed
Like
little
a
bit
lot
of,
of us,
you know, like I needed a little bit of extra change. So, you know, I went over there, you know, to, you know, give back, because when I was in school, the instructors was weak. So you feel me?
Man,
I wanted to be a difference maker, but I just found out like I was still too close in age to the students to really, you know what I mean, give the game, like, you know what I mean, because they wanted to be your partner, and when you kind of give them discipline and stuff like that, not necessarily discipline, but you know what I mean, when you just ask them to do certain things, it was like, oh, bro, like, nah,
man,
bro.
like you in detention class.
Exactly, like, you feel me?
All through detention.
Yeah, so they give you a little bit of pushback and stuff like that, but it's at the end of the day, like, you know what I always used to say, y'all paying to be here. I got mines already, you know what I mean? I didn't ask you to come here. If you don't want to be here, don't show up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So you said it was Urban Barber College. Where did you get your barber license from?
I got my barber license from San Francisco Barber College in San Francisco, right there on 6th Street.
Oh man,
my school is closed now, but man, that was a good time. I went to school with some hitters. I went to school, man, a lot of people that's doing some great things in the industry. One of my classmates is one of the co-owners of Bellows Barber College out here in Pittsburgh. Ivan, he also owns the Parlor. You know, I don't know if they know about Dave Diggs out there in San Jose. That was one of my classmates. We got the owner out there in Concord. Well, it's no longer First Class Cuts. It's now called, what is it called now? It's called the Corner Barber Shop. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of great people came up out of that.
Man, it seems like a very good school.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? Because I personally went to an apprenticeship program, and what's the difference in the months or the years of the difference between you went to barber school, right?
I went to barber school, and for me at the time it was what, a 9-10 month program, but you know, I found a little way to get up out of here a little bit earlier, but now, I mean, nowadays it's a lot easier for these cats, man. They don't even gotta. They don't gotta take a human to the test no more. They don't even have to do a practical test no more. It's just 1,000 hours in a written test. So,
oh man, let's talk about it, man. Are you serious? Because I did 20 months of apprenticeship program. 14 months barbering, and then another 20 months cosmetology. I was in school 3 years. And this man over here that got his license in 6 to 8 months, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely different now, and you know, it's a lot easier on these cats, and especially with the YouTube and all of that type of stuff, where you know, we might have had videos here and there, because like I said, I got my license in 2010, so you know what I mean. I was the tip of the iceberg with this internet stuff. And now it's just look at where it's going. They saying that we in $1 billion industry right now. So I just want a couple million up out of it.
Man, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Man. I mean, man, it's definitely growth. It's amazing. To all you inspired future wannabe barber, man, this man just told you the game, man. He got his license in 6 months. It took me, you know, years, man. So we put in the footwork for y'all to just go on in there and get it. And I'm gonna tell you this: just because you got a license, it don't make you well, it does make you a barber, but it don't make you really like in your blood to this, man. I know people that got their licenses sitting on the wall. This is a real hustler's game. You gotta have hustle. You gotta beat your feet to the concrete. You know what I mean? To get the beat. You know what I mean? So, man, you got anything else you want to say for me, man, to the audience, man? Because you definitely got it all, man. Instructor. You got Jelaya, you say your sister in here. This is a nice big shop right here.
Yeah, man, that's Sensei right there. Big Sis is, man.
So it's in the blood.
Yeah, that's the GOAT, man. Like when you talk about like this hair stuff, like she might not be big on Instagram right now, but you talking about being published in magazines when you had to be in the big book. I got them in the back, the Passions and all of that type of stuff being published. Throw her own hair shows and all of that type of stuff. So we just getting back to, you know what I mean, getting back to business now. You know what I mean? Got her out of retirement in its own. And one thing that I can just tell the next generation is just work, man. Learn everything that you can about this game. Don't set yourself up to where, oh, I'm only one track, I'm only gonna be doing phase. No, learn that hair color, learn that shear work. Learn how to, you know what I mean, do everything, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, you limiting yourself. You know what I mean? A fade is one of the lowest things on the price list in a barbershop. I don't have one up in here, but if you go in any barbershop, it's gonna be a lineup fade. Then the shaves is another $50. You start doing hair color and all of that stuff, man. So you limiting yourself if you don't learn the whole game and you just trying to be a fader. Be a barber, be an old school barber. And when you service your clients and you give them that certain love, they're going to give you that love back, because most of my good clients for surely give me at least $10 to $20 more than what I be charging. You know what I mean? But that's just because I service. I treat them how I want to be treated when I'm in the chair. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's a nice testament right there. Closing to that, he said be a barber, but you know what this guy is right here? He's a master barber. So you have to know the difference. You know what I mean? A master barber has put in over a decade in this, man. You know what I mean? So, man, here we are, man. Let's talk about it, man. Chop It Up Chair Talk episode 10. Man. Hey, that was it.